Hi everyone! It's another day and another powerful story. Today on Betrayal Exposed, we bring you real stories reveal the truth behind betrayal, heartbreak, and ultimate revenge. Today's story is about a woman named Kelly, a struggling wife and mother who was mocked, insulted, and abandoned by the man who was supposed to support her. But what he didn't know is that he wasn't breaking her. He was building the woman who would one day become his boss. Stay until the end, because this story, it's the definition of sweet revenge. Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is a story of heartbreak, survival, and the kind of success that only comes from pain. I was once just a poor wife, raising 2 kids in a broken marriage. My husband mocked me, laughed at my dreams, and left me when I was at my weakest. Now, I'm a millionaire. And the man who said I'd never make it, he works under someone who works for me. I got married young, 22, full of hope, full of love. My husband, Jerome, was charming in the beginning. We had 2 beautiful kids, a boy named Tyler and a girl named Lillian. We were young, broke, but I believed that love was enough. But as the years passed, Jerome changed. He grew bitter, angry at the world, and worst of all at me. Whenever I talked about starting a small business or going back to school, he'd laugh and say things like, "You, a businesswoman? Get real, Kelly. You can't even afford decent shoes. You should be grateful I put food on this table." He'd shout, belittle me, tell the kids to learn from dad because mom's just a dreamer who'll never go anywhere. We fought constantly, not over the kids, not over bills, over my ambition. I wanted more than poverty. He wanted control. Eventually, the love was gone. It turned into daily arguments, silence, and pain. One night after another nasty fight where he threw my notebook full of business ideas into the trash, I looked at myself in the mirror and realized something. I wasn't just poor. I was broken. I filed for divorce. He didn't fight it. He actually laughed when I left and said, "Good luck out there, Kelly. Let's see how far you get without me." I took the kids. We moved into a cramped 1-bedroom apartment. I worked 2 jobs, cleaning houses during the day and waitressing at night. I barely slept, but every night after the kids went to bed, I studied. I signed up for a free online course on digital marketing. Then another. Then one on e-commerce. I saved every cent. I sold old furniture to afford a laptop. Eventually, I started a small online business selling handmade gift boxes, something I crafted with my daughter during one of our mommy and me nights. Orders were slow at first. I promoted it on Facebook and Instagram. I packed boxes while the kids did their homework beside me. One night, I got a bulk order from a corporate client, and that changed everything. I reinvested every dollar into branding, customer service, and automation. 2 years later, my business went viral on TikTok. By year 3, I had warehouses, employees, and multiple product lines. I went from struggling single mom to CEO. One afternoon, my assistant told me a man named Jerome had sent in a resume for a regional sales job. Yes, that Jerome. My ex-husband. I couldn't believe it. He didn't know I owned the company. He had no idea I was the boss. I invited him in for an interview. He walked in wearing a worn suit, visibly aged. When he saw me behind the desk, his jaw dropped. He tried to laugh it off. "Kelly? You're running this place?" I smiled. Calmly, confidently. "I own this place." He stammered. "Wow. I mean, I always knew you had potential, liar." He mocked my dreams. I told him there wasn't a position for him. Not in my company. As he left, humiliated, I remembered all the nights I cried alone while he told me I'd never be anything. Now, I was the very thing he feared, successful without him. To every woman who's been told she's not enough, to every mother juggling kids, bills, and ambition, don't listen to the voices that doubt you, especially when they're close to home. My name is Kelly. I was poor. I was dismissed. I was left behind. But I turned my pain into purpose, and my struggle into strength. He thought I'd crumble without him. Instead, I became his nightmare. Kelly's story is not just about betrayal. It's about transformation. It's about every woman who's been told she's not enough. And to all the people who mock the poor, the dreamers, the underdogs, remember this. The one you laughed at today could own your future tomorrow. This is Betrayal Exposed, where pain turns into power, and karma is very real. Like this story? Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more real-life betrayals and revenge stories, and share this with someone who needs to be reminded. The best revenge is building the life they said you never could. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode filled with more interesting and informative stories waiting just for you.